Oh, guys, I got to tell you something crazy that happened to me today. So I was out returning some videotapes and trying to get these massive blood stains out of my sheets. And guess what? I saw a freaking werewolf drinking a pita colada at Trader Vic's. His hair was perfect.
Whoa.
Trader Vic's is still a thing? Jeez.
Get ready for more Warren Zevon quotes from that one song. Yeah, there's going to be more.
Ow.
Exactly. He just stole what the next thing I was going to say, but oh, well, whatever. I'm still going to do it.
Ow. Welcome to Raised by Video.
What did you guys think of this movie anyway?
Sucked.
I
hated it. Weak. Disqualified.
All right, you're not being cool.
You're not cool, man. Just another movie for the blue pill, gynocentric world.
Whoa. Get the fuck out of here with that line. What the fuck was that? That like took me right out of the movie.
Just a bunch of beta chumps.
Yeah, it's very one note so much of the time.
God, Jesus Christ. Covered the whole movie. My name is Matt Doggett, and I'm here with two of my brothers, Andrew and Dan. I think that's his name. Andrew and Daniel. Say hi, guys.
That's not my werewolf name, but you can call me
What's your werewolf name?
I can't pronounce it in the English language. With my man tongue, can't pronounce it.
Are you sure it's not?
That's
nice.
That's it. Thank you for the nice introduction. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're down one brother today because Stuart's off chasing down werewolves in London. Ooh.
Nice.
See, it worked.
Nice.
Okay. Now,
nailed it.
Stuart is currently on a little vacation in Europe, the lucky son of a bitch, but he deserves it. He works his ass off. I mean, not for this podcast, but for his day job.
Yeah. He deserves it from something.
Lazy bastard.
Hey, he's probably out there doing Christopher Walken impersonations. Yep. And Bronx impersonations for all the German ladies. That's probably what he's doing right now.
You bet. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's charming them with his Christopher Walken, with his little Walken.
You know, I was walking down the street and I just had to say, wow, you're stunning. That was
pretty good.
Yeah, thanks.
And then all these
rubbing
German
off.
girls are like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Who is this Christopher?
Now verstehe.
Why don't you talk about Schwitz McFlucklin? I know him. I like him.
Christoph Waltz is a better choice.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, enough of that shit.
Anyway.
We are the Dogger Brothers, and this, as you heard Drew howl earlier, is Raised by Video. This is a podcast about movies hosted by four brothers, three today, who will stop at nothing to make you laugh. Welcome aboard. Mm-hmm. Now, as you guys know, dear brothers, I'm a big fan of horror movies. Some of my recent favorite movies have been in that genre, like Heretic, if that's how you pronounce it.
Heretic.
Heretic. That was good.
Heretic.
Long leg.
Hereditary.
I think
Hereditary.
Oh,
did you watch that recently, Dan?
That's a good one. Hereditary is terrific.
Hereditary. It's a spoof. It's a spoof horror.
Daddy Long Legs, also excellent.
Hereditary.
Hereditary.
Hereditary and Long Daddy Legs.
Movie.
Daddy Long. Yeah. God, all these are really good movies. You guys should check them out.
Sinners, although not like a straight horror movie, was also very good.
It was a very gay horror movie.
I haven't even heard of Sinners.
What?
You said not a straight horror movie. I haven't even seen it, but now I want.
I was like, I don't remember Michael B. Jordan and his brother getting it on in that movie, but I don't know.
Maybe you weren't paying
long
attention.
movie.
Maybe some horrific alien took over your brain and made you think that you were watching one movie when you were actually watching the gay version. You just don't remember it.
That happens a lot for me for some reason. I don't know. Definitely not some deep-seated issues that I have, I'm sure.
No. You know what I recently watched? The Devil's Advocate, just the other day. I had to give that 1997 film a revisit. Keanu
He's an
Reeves, Al
absentee
Pacino.
landlord. That's my favorite line.
Excellent film. It
And
does
you got your
not
head
feel.
all the way up it. No, that's a different movie. Damn it.
It's kind of a horror film, though. Kind of.
For sure.
Devil's got a great ass.
Well, he does.
I do remember it being kind of freaky when Keanu is seeing all like those faces, like the demonic faces and stuff.
Sure.
There are several instances, and it's not just him seeing demonic faces. His wife actually has the most of the demonic occurrences, if you will.
Mm.
But yeah, there's some freaky stuff going on in that movie.
I remember being freaked out when I saw naked women in that movie. It's like, whoa.
Oh yeah,
This is freaky.
Wait a minute.
A lot of nakedness.
There's naked women?
Yeah,
Man, I got to watch this movie.
Dan would freak out about that.
Why would you freak? Yeah, Daniel, what's going on?
Because
with you?
I was a little kid and Dad was in the room.
Oh, a little kid of
Close your
14
eyes.
years old.
Close your eyes. Shut your fucking eyes.
It's kind of like the dad in this movie.
I
that
was
we'll be
going to say,
reviewing.
sometimes when I want to protect you, I end up hurting you. Shut your goddamn eyes or I'll shut them for you. There's boobies on screen.
You're not allowed to know about boobies.
Boobies are evil. He never said anything like that, but it was definitely close your eyes. For sure.
He definitely child-proofed our movies for us.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, which is probably why we're so obsessed with them now, tearing them apart.
Probably.
I mean,
Movies or
I
movies?
was pretty.
Oh, okay.
I mean, let's not get into our personal lives here, okay? Why do you think I had bloody sheets earlier?
Yeah.
You remember that? Come on.
Figured. Yeah, figured.
I mean,
But yeah, I was pretty excited to watch this movie. I don't know if you guys had heard of this before I mentioned it.
Nope.
no.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Well, I saw, I guess I haven't said this for the viewers, but it's on the title. But, you know, we will be reviewing Wolfman. I think that's it. Or is it Wolf, man? Wolfman?
Or is it
Or maybe Wolfman.
It's
is it
Wolf. Interrupted.
I thought it was
Wolf, man, interrupted. I, Wolfman is what it is.
I am Wolf, man.
I honestly thought I was going to watch like a Star Trek Next Generation spinoff all about the history of Worf. I thought we were watching a Wolfman movie. I was way off.
It's his journey learning to be a man.
Yes, a Klingon
human.
and a man.
Is it
I watched
important that there's a space between wolf and man in this one and not Wolfman, which is owned by Universal? Is that a thing?
I think it's just a play on the like Lon Chaney one, like in the 40s, which has the same space. But yeah, like the 2010 Benicio del Toro one didn't have one.
Okay.
And that was the Wolfman, no space.
Okay.
I haven't seen that yet. I would like to.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it either.
People didn't seem to like it, but I watched it recently and I thought it was pretty good.
Cool. I'll check it out.
That's what I've heard. I've heard that people didn't like it, but that it's like kind of an underground liker.
That's it. You got it.
All right.
Drew's
well,
got
now I'm
words
going to watch
today.
it.
This one is kind of about Worf. He starts to look like Worf eventually in this movie.
Exactly. Thank you, Dan.
Doesn't look like a wolf, that's for damn sure.
Not like a wolf.
Finalizing the joke. Putting an end to it. Tying a bow on it.
Nice. I'll knock him down. First, I didn't know where you were going. Like Star Trek Next Generation? Worf? Oh, Worf.
And, you know, you change out the L for an R and it spells Worf. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a wharf.
Worf.
It's a wharf.
Worf. It's the noise that the creature in this movie was making. Worf.
Worf. Worf.
Okay. It's not true at all, but it was funny.
Nope, that's not accurate.
Not accurate at all.
Dismiss that, listeners.
Ignore Dan.
He's not all
So-
facts today.
This is a 2025 film directed by Leigh Whannell, and his direction was another reason why I was looking forward to seeing it. I didn't see his 2020 film, The Invisible Man. Did either of you guys see that?
Nope.
I did. Yes.
Chevy Chase?
Was it good?
Kevin Bacon, right? Oh wait, no, that's Hollow Man. It was okay. It was a little flat. It didn't really work.
Yeah.
I don't think Lauren, my partner, liked it either. Really, it just wasn't quite there. There's some creepy moments, but not very, very good. But Upgrade was fucking awesome.
Yeah, Upgrade was awesome.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
I've seen that one several times.
He did Upgrade. Oh yeah. I've watched that one twice. That is a fun movie.
So fun.
Yeah. I think, Daniel, you and I saw that one together, right?
We did.
Alamo Draft House. Oh,
Alamo Draft House, Austin, Texas.
Oh, 2018.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Wow, 2018 was a great year for you guys. That sounds great.
It was an air horn year for sure. Yeah.
I was just living in Thailand and the Philippines. That's all I was doing. You guys seem to be having
Nobody
a lot
cares.
of fun.
Drew, shut up.
I think I saw The Joker in a theater in Thailand that year, Maybe it was 2019. I don't know. Okay, proceed, Matt.
Okay. Thank God. I also like the two leads, Christopher Abbott, who was good in just a couple of ones that come to mind, Sweet Virginia and It Comes at Night, among other things. He was pretty bad in Kraven the Hunter, which we reviewed recently. But I think that was more the script's fault than his fault. What do you guys think of him?
I've only seen him in Kraven the Hunter. So,
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So in my eyes,
Not,
he sucks.
not a great sample.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
No, he's fine. That script was awful. Nobody could have done better.
He was also in Poor Things. He played a goat in that movie, which he did a really good job.
Nice. Okay. Well, from goat to wolf, he's moving on up in the world.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably how he got this this role.
Yeah.
They're like, oh man, he did a goat really well. He could do a wolf.
Can we get him for the wolf? Let's reach out to his people. See if he's interested in playing a wolf.
Yeah, bizarre movie, Poor Things, if you haven't seen it. Very strange.
I'm interested in it, yeah.
Yorgos Lanthimos. I like all his stuff. It's just super weird.
Yeah.
Like some of it's better than others. But anyway, that's not here nor there. Then you have Julia Garner, who was great in Ozark, but I haven't seen her in anything else until now.
Ruth
What about y'all?
Langmore. Ruth Langmore.
Same here.
Oh, Ruth.
Just I only know her from Ozark.
Same. Yep.
And I thought she was really good in that, in Ozark.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I've already said that I was kind of, disappointed in this movie. Did I say that?
No.
If I didn't, I'm saying it right now.
So you were looking forward to it. Now we know.
Now you're
disappointed.
I missed. I jumped over a line in my script here. So let's
guys
just
have
say I was
scripts?
I was looking forward to it, and it fell flat for me. This movie did, but there are some things that were done well. So how about we get right into it? What the fudge do you guys say about that?
I say Worf.
Thank you.
Worf.
Somebody will be here all night. I also thought it fell flat, but I liked what it was trying to do. I liked the different perspectives of like the transformation of the man into the wolf. And I really appreciated that there wasn't really much talking for the last half of the movie. That was sweet. This is just run.
Talking.
Yeah. Less dialogue. Wow, this is so much better. Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
But yeah, it fell flat. I was actually kind of bored throughout this movie. The opening scene was the most tense scene for me when it was the father and the son hunting. And after that, I was like, don't really care about what's going on here at all. So that's it. It's pretty much it for me. It wasn't that bad, but I don't like watching boring movies, so maybe it was kind of bad.
Yeah. Okay.
I like what they were trying to do.
All right. Well, yeah, let's get into it and figure out why maybe it didn't work in some aspects. So you should know, listener, that there will be spoilers for Wolfman from here on out. You should also know that we may give this and other movies a hard time, but we hold nothing but love in our hearts for the hardworking folks of the movie industry. It's all in fun. It's all for entertainment, so don't go getting your nuts in a twist, okay?
Or a vice.
Or a vice.
Or a... What does he step in this one that he has to chew his foot off?
A bear trap.
Bear trap.
Yeah.
No, don't get your nuts in a bear trap. over our
It's
jokes.
uncomfortable. Nobody likes it. You got to chew them off.
You
to
won't
get
be able
free.
to chew your own nuts off. You can't reach the spine doesn't work that way. You'd be in deep shit if that happened.
Could maybe find a rusty saw and saw them all the way off, and then you could get out. But Dan, what did you think?
If there's a non-rusted saw there, then don't use that one. Just use the rusted one.
rusty
Okay?
one.
It's got to be from an old barn. A brand new saw doesn't belong in an old barn.
Exactly.
Yeah, Dan, do you want to share your impressions first, or you just want to jump into it?
I'll just quickly say, yeah, kind of a failure to launch sort of movie. It was just didn't really go anywhere. Wasn't really entertaining. Yeah, let's jump in.
All right, let's do it. So the movie opens with some creepy sounds and then a close-up on some ants attacking a screaming wasp.
Yeah.
Guys, already I got 2 questions for you. Do wasps really scream, and what the hell was that about?
Yes, I have no. Yes, and if you don't know, I can't explain it to you.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Yeah. So, the cameras that really zoom in on these insects and make them look larger than life. Well, we also have microphones that do the same thing for the audio world of insects these days. And so what you heard, the jibber jabber of the ants, the chomping of their mandibles, and the screaming of the wasp. Oh, God.
Yeah, if you crank it up, it's like you can hear it. You can actually hear it doing, doing weird stuff.
Oh, you got my
voice changing
my
action there. Yeah. That's
Nice.
so funny you mentioned that. I forgot all about that shot because it's so
did I.
disconnected from the rest of the movie. What the fuck are they trying? Yeah, nature is cruel. Is that what they're saying? I don't get it.
Yeah, you live in a place that'll eat you up sometimes, or what the
Right.
fuck? I don't know.
Weird.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I was waiting for them to tie that in.
I know they didn't tie it in at all. That is so funny. I totally forgot about that shot.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah,
God damn. Wow.
So weird.
that had nothing to do with
Nothing to do
wolves
with
or men or relationships. It was just a shot of nature in Oregon. I guess they didn't even give us the Central Intelligence Agency, Oregon. Ant colony, AA001. They didn't tell us where it was even. Could have been anywhere.
That's true.
Maybe that's where the because this whole thing is based on there's a virus that turns you into a wolf man, and maybe that's where it originated. Somehow ants eating a wasp. I don't know. No, it's too much of a stretch to tie it to anything.
Yeah, unclear. Okay,
so
good start. Great start.
First swing and a miss. So after the screaming wasp, there's some text over a stormy mountain landscape talking about how a hiker went missing in Oregon. 1995, some sightings in the woods in the isolated local community. Thought that the hiker, led to them believing that the hiker might have contracted an animal-borne virus known locally as Hill's fever, but the Native Americans of the region had a different name for it, a name that translates to face of the wolf.
Ooh.
Just weird because none of the characters in this movie actually looked like a wolf.
No.
So
It's true. Maybe their
Werewolves
teeth
of
got
Oregon.
weird. That's about it.
that's about it.
Yeah.
So this is a different take for sure. There's no curse involved. There's no full moon thing. It's just a virus. What did y'all think of that?
I don't know. I mean, I can suspend my disbelief for that. Sure, whatever. I go to the movies to have fun. Why not?
Yeah.
I didn't really think anything at all of it.
Yeah.
I'm also not too into the werewolf lore, and so I didn't think about how it's a curse. The full moon thing sort of crossed my mind, but at the same time, I was, all of these lore type of stories have been remade so many times lately that I'm like, oh yeah, okay, it makes sense that he doesn't need a full moon to become a werewolf. So yeah, I guess it was just I
just accepted it.
Yeah, straight off accepted it. Like, okay, so something's going to turn into a wolf. Okay. It's like I was kind of associating it with Bigfoot or something. Not that he's turning into Bigfoot, but it's like, okay, so it's a creature man thing. a man creature, half man,
Right.
half bear, half pig type of thing.
Yeah, those woods, they had a very squatchy vibe to them.
Right? They did. And the first
Definitely
shot
some
when you
squatching
see
going on there.
the first shot when you see the supposedly quote unquote wolf man is through the scope of the rifle with the kid looking through the scope, and it was completely hairy. I'm like, well, that looks like Sasquatch, you know?
Yeah, you're right. Actually, it does.
But then
Wow.
the rest of the movie, the wolf mans don't have any hairs on them. They actually lose their hair more than anything. So kind of strange.
Well, what's his name? Blake gets pretty hairy, or he could have been hairy before that. I don't know, but yeah, it's definitely not as pronounced.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like as it was that like the first couple of sightings.
They're hairy in silhouette, but their faces are like bare. It's weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like Worf.
Yeah, a lot like Wolf, man. He's very hairy, right? No, wait, no, he's not. I think he shaves. I think that's one of the things that this movie covered when they go into this history. He was a very hairy man, but he ends up shaving his whole body, everything.
Yeah.
That's when he accepts his humanity. He starts shaving
There
like
you
men do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Symbolism, man.
Symbology.
Symbology. We love it.
He has to
We love it, folks.
Go through that famous ceremony, the bok choy ceremony.
Exactly.
The ramen bok choy.
Bok
choy.
Okay. Jesus.
Oh, damn it. If there are any actual Star Trek nerds out there who really know their Klingon, we probably didn't say anything at all.
Please let us know in the comments.
Goo goo
what
gaga.
the hell
Yeah.
is the
Curse
ceremony.
at us in Klingon in the comments, please.
Please
Yeah,
do
that would be
it.
great.
I want to know the Klingon.
And for the record, we are all fans of the original Star Trek and Star Trek The Next Generation. None of these reboot bullshit things that are, from J.J. Abrams.
Don't get him started. No,
we
Drew.
don't-
No. Go. Keep going, Matt.
We love our original Star Trek and The Next Generation.
Okay. We soon meet. We soon meet a young Blake Lovell
And
and his
another
asshole
thing.
father.
Oh, okay, sorry.
J.J. Abrams can suck my dick and run it out.
Oh, man, I hope he dies of gonorrhea.
Only love in our hearts, people. Only love in our hearts.
In that order. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, seriously. Matt, good, please proceed.
So we meet a young Blake Lovell and his asshole father who forces Blake to get up and make his bed and eat breakfast. Like, what a fucking tyrant. I mean, seriously.
Jeez.
This guy is a jerk.
Clearly, the
What
war
kind of
did
piece of
something
shit
to him.
does this?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I mean,
0700.
he's get up, make your bed,
God.
you son of a bitch.
Like, yeah, that scene, that first scene did not demonstrate to me at all that this kid was raised in like an abusive household or that his father was a dick. It was just like, that seemed kind of normal. I guess the father's attitude was kind of, I don't know. The father he was kind of a bipolar or personality disorder type of fella, wasn't he? He's like, I'm going to treat you real bad, real hard, but then I'm going to show you that there are some nice things out here. But then I'm going to get hard on you again. Not in that way, everybody. Not in that way. Anyway,
Oh, boy.
proceed again.
Well,
Keep it
that's
up.
kind of what this movie is trying to say. I think it's trying to talk about like generational trauma passed down from generation to generation. But yeah, I didn't really get the idea that he was being abused or anything like that. Like, yeah, his father is kind of stern, but like, I mean, soon after this, they go hunting and like they see Bambi's mom and they're like getting ready to kill her, but she runs away and then like Blake wanders off to like try to get a better shot. And the dad's like, where the fuck did you go? And he like starts yelling at him. And I'm like, okay, pretty understandable. Sure. Maybe you don't have to like yell that much, but does not rise in my mind to the level of abuse. What about you guys? Did that?
Yeah, it was. I was like, yeah, he's. Hunting trips can be traumatic. It's a strange place. There's freaky sounds. Your dad's always growling at you and crawling towards you in the middle of the night. It's fucking weird. But it's like you said, he just kind of yells at him a little bit, and and we're kind of jumping ahead, but we discover later that he doesn't talk to him for years and years and years after he grows up and graduates. It's just not demonstrated in this opening sequence, I guess this hook sequence that you can call it, that his dad just seems like a troubled war vet, just kind of quick to anger, but yeah, I don't know.
No
it wasn't. It just wanted to. We take it for granted just because we're given all those like signals, but it's not really shown to be anything really creepy. They could have done like really steep up angles or lit him a little more menacingly or something, but they did none of that. So it just kind of was like, okay, I get what you want us to think about him now, but I didn't really feel that.
Yeah, and they don't say anything about his mom, Blake's mom, but I don't know. Maybe they did, and they said that she was dead or something, or she probably most likely she skipped town with like a younger football player or something. I mean, women, am I right, guys?
Yeah, women.
I swear to God, they're always leaving with fucking younger football players, man. Always. So yeah, they have, and we find out like soon after. Blake gets yelled at by his dad in the woods that like his dad knows about this weird creature man thing that's out in the woods. So like kind of makes a little bit more sense why he's yelling at his son for leaving his side.
Yeah.
But yeah, they end up like they encounter this strange humanoid creature in the wood. That's a Sasquatch. And they end up cowering in a deer blind. Did anything strike you about like the deer blind scene as strange?
That he didn't shoot through the wood when it was just right on the other side of it. That was blowing my mind.
Or he didn't even like try to like shoot the thing as it was coming up to them in the blind, like a hunter would.
Right.
Like get in the blind and then stick your gun out and pull the trigger.
Right. And like he's a soldier. He's supposed to be a soldier. So like, wouldn't you know, like, why would wait for it to come up to, I don't know. That was just like.
Yeah. And then later.
Maybe I'm overthinking him.
After the next scene after that.
No, there's a lot of that going on in this movie.
Yeah. And then the scene after that, he's talking. He's like, I'm going to get that thing. I swear I'm going to get it. It's like, you just had it.
Right.
In your sights.
It was like coming up to you, like straight up to you.
Slowly. You could see its breath on the other side of that.
Yeah. It's like, okay.
What is it called? What is that? It's that
particle board.
Particle board wood. Yeah, it's like plywood basically, and it's 7 inches from the end of his barrel.
Yeah,
and he doesn't fire, and then it comes up behind him, and then here's a deer, and then scrambles off and leaves him alone. It's like, okay,
yeah, like kills the deer and then leaves.
Yeah, weird.
Conveniently,
weird sequence.
Yeah, and I guess it's kind of a moot point, but it almost seems like. If they were living out there in the wilderness, the father and son, it seems like that is not their first hunting trip.
Right. It's true.
So it's like, why?
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it was. I don't know. It was also confusing.
I didn't get the feeling that it was. I thought it was like a thing that they did pretty often.
Yeah. Right. And so, the kid runs off like an idiot, and then the dad has to yell at him like an abuser, and then so like he never told the kid about this werewolf man thing or the wolf face thing, or I don't know. And then if it wasn't their first time out, it seemed like it was a regular thing. Especially the dad says, never gets old, does it? When they're looking down that valley, which by the way, a valley is a piece of land between two mountains, if you guys didn't know that.
I clocked that later. It's in a valley between two mountains. Oh, really? Thank you for being repetitive.
Okay.
It's redundant. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. So why, like, is it just that maybe the kid's more troubled than the dad? He's like, I fucking hate my life. God, I didn't even get to choose my dad. Fuck. God, I just want to grow up and leave. It's almost like the kid is more troubled, because I mean, you're going on a hunting trip with your dad. Okay. Yeah. As we've said before, not always the funnest thing, but you can still, I don't know. Whatever. You get my point. I don't have to finish.
Yeah. I mean, we as brothers, we all went on hunting trips with dad at different times in our lives. And like, I mean, I'm fine. I very rarely yell at little kids that are like wandering around in the city, in the streets. And I've only been arrested once for beating a kid in a Walmart. So whatever, it's fine. We're fine.
And I'm always going to support you when you say that you're fine. I'm always there for you, Matt. So.
Thank you. I don't have any fucking problems. Get off my back about it.
That's right. There. Also, Dad never taught us to shoot at baby deer. I'm like, why the fuck are you going to shoot at a fawnling, a little sapling, a little deer sapling? What the hell are you doing?
What the hell was that about?
I don't know.
Sick motherfuckers, man.
God.
It's because they're delicious and tender. What are you guys talking about?
Oh, right.
The young ones? Delicious and tender? Oh. Man, this is all the first scene.
The deer.
The deer. The deer. Yes.
Yeah, this is all the first sequence, and pivotally that shot where they're like looking at something in wonder, and it's a shot from behind them. It's a 2-shot, and it's just this beautiful valley, which is land between two mountains. And he's like, "Wow, it's just it never gets old, no matter how many times you see it," or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So they've been there before, and they're awestruck by the beauty of it, and that'll come into play later on in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so shortly after this, Blake overhears his father talking to a neighbor on the CB radio, and then, his dad's concerned about the, as Drew put it, half man, half bear, half wolf, half pig, or whatever, in the area.
What universe are we in? Are we in Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey right now? It's like a man,
South
bear,
Park.
pig. Right?
Yeah.
South Park,
Don't go into the woods. Oh, nice.
Don't go into the woods.
Don't go. There's
People
something
turning
out
into
there that's
wolves
killing
in the
people.
woods. People missing in the woods. Don't go into the woods. There's an
So,
Airbnb for rent right next to these woods.
In the basement. Yeah, his dad's talking to someone over a CB radio, and he creeps up on him and hears him talking about it. Yeah, so we discover, there's something out there.
Ooh, he knows about
Squatchy
it.
woods.
They also make a point of showing the dad's tattoo on his forearm, which has his last name, which, and like in another 10 minutes, I'm like, okay, I see the twist coming.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But yeah, they jump ahead 30 years, which feels very abrupt to me. Did it feel that way to you guys?
I was like, okay, that was the setup for the movie. Oh, not sure what to take about all that. I mean, what was set up except that they saw a wolf man?
Yeah, I accepted it. I was like, yeah, whatever. I get, because everything is just telegraphed. So yeah, it's like, we know everything we need to know, even though it was stupid and unconvincing. But yeah, now is the moment where we jump ahead 30 years. So yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now little Blakey's all grown up. He's got a little rat of his own. I mean, daughter. He's got a little daughter of his own who is like 10 or 12 or something like that. And she'll probably end up growing up and running off with a football player as soon as she can. Fucking women, man. I swear to God.
Younger
Anyway,
football
that's
player.
neither.
It'll be a
neither here nor
TikTok,
there.
a pro TikToker for her. That's what it'll be.
A TikTok football player. That's right.
TikTok
Yeah.
football player.
They're on the busy streets of some city, I guess in San Francisco. I don't know, or New York. Who knows? Who cares? But yeah, we get a glimpse into their relationship. It's sweet, and it's kind of cool to see Christopher Abbott like playing this kind of role. Like, I know you guys you don't really know him because you're not cultured like me, but he usually plays like psychos, I feel like, or like emotionless creeps. So it's kind of cool to like see him being genuine with his daughter.
Cool.
By the way, in San Francisco, ants also eat wasps, just so you know. It's just a different form of it. It's called people on people. Okay, that was
Ooh,
it.
because it's the Democrats. They run that city, and then there's drug use, man, and then there's homeless people all over eating ants with their wasps in their mouths.
I'm just saying. I'm Ants in my eyes, Johnson. I'm just saying that nature also exists in the cities. It's just a little bit of a different nature, That's it. That's all.
Ooh, humans are nature.
Whoa. That's how they turn into wolves. Oh wait, no, that's a virus. Oh, my bad.
Well, that's nature too.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That was San Francisco, right? So you think
Was it?
they'd be prepared for this shit?
Right? Yeah.
You think so?
Notice how people in movies rarely watch movies. It's so crazy.
Yeah. Why don't people in the movies reference movies? Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck are they doing in there?
What the
anyway?
fuck is going on here?
Get cultured.
We're all in a
Jeez.
simulation. That's the only explanation.
See it? That's it. The only one.
Go watch
like
Heretical.
he said in Heretic. Okay, so his daughter, Ginger, does something dangerous that could have gotten her hurt or killed, and he yells at her after asking her nicely several times to stop doing it. Pretty normal reaction, but immediately he's like blubbering and saying, "Oh, that's not me. That's not who I want to be." He says literally those words.
Right.
That's not me. That's not who I want to
Right.
be. And I'm like, okay, is this whole movie going to be so heavy-handed?
Yeah, my eyes
I think
rolled
so.
so far back, they came out of my butthole. It was awful.
Wow.
I was just like,
Wow.
Can you
How did it
demonstrate?
taste after that?
well, I don't go around eating my eyeballs after they fell out of my butt. Excuse me.
You got to clean them somehow.
I rinse them off with BioTrue saline solution, and I just shove them right back up my butt. Yeah, that scene was like, oh God, I know exactly where this is all going. It's so bad.
Yeah, and then you find out that each one of them has a job, and his job is to protect her,
Right.
and
He's the
her
good
job
guy.
is to read his mind, which is always "I love you."
Yeah. Yeah, they do this thing where she puts her hand on his head and he's like, what am I thinking? I love my little girl. Oh, wow, how'd you know? You're reading my mind. Blah, blah, blah.
That's exactly it.
But it's so early in the movie that I'm still like just silently rolling my eyes at all this, but still like wanting it to be good. I'm like, come on, let's get into the wolf action.
Yeah, let's get into that wolf. Come
Wanna
on.
see
Get some
Wolf
wolf
on
action. Then
Wolf.
Julia Garner shows up and she's like, Ruth, my name's Ruth Langmore. Sorry. Go ahead, man. Take it away.
She did show
Wait,
up like
yeah.
that.
So this scene in the city is about to end, but right as it's about to end, I saw something in the background that made me smile. I wonder if you guys caught it. I saw a werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand walking through the streets of Soho in the rain.
Oh, nice.
I didn't see that. That would make you smile, though.
Fuck yeah.
Werewolves of London.
But yeah, then we meet Julia Garner, who I'm not convinced is old enough to have a kid, but she's the mother. Right.
I think her
Seriously,
child
when I saw
weighs
the
more than
previews-
her. It's like, wow.
Yeah. When I saw the previews of the movie, I was like, oh, okay, so they're sisters.
Right. Yes.
Nice. Yep.
Something
She's
came
like
out
19.
of Julia Garner's body. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You like
Another human? I mean, we know
roll
things.
her up and put her in my backpack.
But yeah, they introduce her, and there's like a little conflict between them. She's the breadwinner of the family, and she comes home, she's talking loudly on the phone, and Blake asks her to go to the other room, and she doesn't. And okay, we get the idea that their marriage is a little bit on the rocks. But I don't know. Throughout this whole movie, I never really bought that they were actually a couple.
No.
I don't know if there was just they didn't portray. There was no scene that like showed them being a couple together, or even like trying to like work at being a couple. I don't know.
They did not have good
it was
chemistry,
strange.
I don't think, at all.
No.
It's not good. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know why? She ran off with a younger football player, and then that ended, and so she came back, and so she was like sleeping on the couch, and at that point, it had already been 3 months or 4 months or something like that, and so they were kind of like, I was like, should we just sort of go through the motions instead of actually try to be a couple, or what do you think?
Fucking Andrew Tate is right about everything, man. I swear to God. So yeah,
Except for when
Charlotte.
and when not to answer your door. That's about the only thing. Go ahead.
So yeah, Garner's character Charlotte is not really developed at all beyond just being a workaholic.
You mean sexually, or yeah? Oh, her character. Gotcha. Yeah. Charlotte and Ginger. What weird names? What the fuck kind of names are those? You know? I was like, Ginger. Who names a child Ginger?
Yeah.
It's like a root.
I want some
Charlotte. It's like a city. What the fuck?
Gretchen, Maud, Harriet. Those are women's names. Come on, people.
Flo.
Whoa.
Helen, for crying out loud. Karen, I mean, that's what I meant. Karen.
Karen. Yeah, that's the best one. That's the best name.
37 Helens agree. Wolf man was. Okay, sorry.
So we learned that Blake's dad has been missing for some time, and he was finally declared legally dead. So as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, okay, I know.
He's the
I know
wolfman.
what's
He's gotta be the
exactly
wolf.
going to happen. Yeah. Yep.
And we're also going to see
yeah.
that tattoo later, probably. Right?
Yep. Yep. And we're also going to have a scene where it's explained.
And I also hope we see some more ants and wasp action.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I was horny for it, but it never came. It never came.
Horny.
Yeah. So they're going to go. They're going.
Never came. I got you, Matt. Horny. Never came. Oh, there's a dog outside.
So yeah, Blake's like, hey, let's go get my dad's shit and let's do a family vacation at the house I grew up in. And so they're like, okay, let's go.
Well, actually, was that the scene before or after they had the talk on the stairs outside of her work?
I feel a lot
that
of
was
air
before.
quotes. Yeah.
There were a lot of, thank you. That's what Worf would have done.
Are you saying she doesn't have a job? Are you saying that she's still with that football player? Is that what you're saying? Oh my
Probably,
God.
Probably, yes.
Jesus Christ. That football player lives in that building, doesn't he?
Probably saying that. Okay, so this was before that conversation?
Yeah, that was before. And then, they have that super awkward conversation on the steps of her building where there's no chemistry between them.
No.
My God, I was snoozing at that scene. All I could hear... Oh, never mind. No,
what?
Nothing. I'll save the joke for later when it's
all
more
you could hear was...
No, so this is like... So later... Okay, so there's a nice analogy when he's turning into the wolf, and we'll get to this in more detail, but he starts not being able to hear English language, and he starts not being able to speak English language. And so he can't understand what she's saying. She can't understand what he's saying. And this first scene here on the stairs where they have the talk is kind of like, it was a talk. He like brings her some cold ass sandwich or something. And he's like, you know what? We're not good. I think we should try. And she's like, and it's kind of this first, this first example of them not being able to understand each other. Like they're just not on the same page. So anyway, you don't really get that at this stage, but it becomes clear later when he's becoming a wolf. Man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's the whole setup. But I'm not going to do a scene by scene from here because it's all pretty basic aside from a few mentionable things. So the first sense of action we get is as they're driving up to the house in the middle of the Oregon woods in a rental truck. And then a wolfman appears in the middle of the road. Blake swerves and crashes the moving truck into the woods where it lands on its side, sticking over a cliff somehow. And then, they're sideways and they're trying to get it out. And then Wolfman comes to attack them and they have to get out to the relative safety of Grady's house. But there's two things I want to talk about during this scene. One is the camera movement. I liked the camera movement where it like twisted around the truck and like came and like looked up the open passenger door. I think that judging by like his work in Upgrade, like he can do cool stuff with the camera. Maybe that's his DP. I don't know who does that stuff, but I like that. What did you guys think?
It was neither really here nor there for me. I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was bad at all. So, but I also wasn't like, damn.
Yeah, there was something about, I liked it, but there was something, I feel like the camera could have been in a better place for some of that because it screwed up my understanding of the geography somehow. But it was noticeable to me. I was like, okay, that's a choice. Interesting. All right. Yeah, I can see why you like it.
It was kind of confusing to like to figure out how exactly the truck was the way it was. Mm-hmm. That's true.
Mm-hmm. But maybe that's the effect they wanted, because after something like that happens, you're discombobulated.
It could be.
When Derek, the local passenger guy that they pick up, falls down, you're like, okay, that's the direction of gravity. That's weird. So yeah, I could see it being a choice and intentionally confusing or just a choice to kind of like underscore the discombobulation you feel after something like that. So yeah.
Good point.
I like it.
Yeah, I liked it. And then the other thing I want to talk about with this scene was when Blake gets scratched by the wolf man. Was it just me or did we not actually see him get scratched? We just see like the claw break the window and that's it. And then he comes away with his arm.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I'm not the only one.
Yeah, it did not read as a scratch at all.
No.
What, do you know why they would have done that? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know. Yeah.
Because then later when we see a scratch on it was on his arm, right? Uh-huh. I'm like, oh, so he got scratched. I had no idea until I saw his arm bleeding. later.
Well, he does. They try to do it with acting. There's like a shot of the hand coming through the window, and then like him wincing and like, "Ow, my arm!" Ooh,
Yeah, like pulls his arm up.
yeah. I'm like, oh,
But I
he's
don't know.
cut. He's infected. I knew it. I know what they're doing. Like he's infected. He's cut. But it was a weak sell. It was just like, if you're not making that choice to make that connection, it's really not. It's such a pivotal moment. You probably want to really show that happening.
Right. That was my thought. Is like usually in movies they like will show at least a little bit more. They'll spend a little bit more on it. Like do like a close up or something of the. They'll do something else to sell it a little bit more.
Yeah.
And so like the fact that they didn't do it in this movie, I was like, did they mean to do that? And why would they mean to do that? I don't know.
It's a weird
strange.
action to be like, okay, let's have the hand go through the window and cut him in all one fell swoop. Yeah, that would be a hard thing to sell visually. Why didn't they just have his hand break through and grab him and then like slip away or something and it scratched him? It just seems like there's better ways to have done that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a few moments like that in this movie where it's like, that is so weird. Why did you do that? I don't get the choice. But yeah, it didn't sell itself. The moment it wasn't visually clear. And movies, believe it or not, that's a visual. It's about making stories with pictures. And so that moment was just such a big disconnect. It's like, okay, I get he's going to be infected now. But it's like, you just failed. You failed to show that.
Yeah. Fail
sauce.
Another fail. Sorry.
I don't believe it. Believe it or not, you son of a bitch, you're gonna burn. Okay.
The Matrix.
The Matrix. Okay.
And just the crash itself is such a trope. I'm just so fucking tired of that. Yeah, people swerve to not hit things, but God, I don't know. I'm just tired of it because a lot of people don't. A lot of people just slam on the brakes and plow it over. You're almost taught to do that these days. So
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, it's just like, that's another one of those tropes that I'm just tired of seeing.
Yeah, watching the truck go over, I was like, man, really?
I know.
For the
God, what were you going 90 miles an hour?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it wasn't
going
just that. It
uphill
was
on a
like,
dirt road, right?
Why did you yank your wheel to the right?
I know.
Do you not? I mean, do people not know how to drive? I guess they don't. That was
people in movies.
Rhetorical question. Oh, I see it all. Actually, I think people in real life also don't. But yeah, it was too bad seeing the truck go over the hill.
Yeah,
the truck goes over the hill.
The wheels on the truck, they go fly.
So then he grabs his wife and daughter and he's like, we got to run. So they're running and like, the Derek guy, the local passenger who doesn't know how to have a normal conversation in a car, he gets killed, obviously, by the monster.
Yeah, what was the deal with that guy's performance? Is like the director told him, hey, be creepy, man.
I know.
Or something. I don't know.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's like, okay,
all right.
what? Weird.
Success.
But yeah, so they get so they get to the house and they shut the door right before the wolf man gets there. And so for the most part, the rest of the movie is like the next 45 minutes. It's just kind of like a slow burn of Blake succumbing to this virus and, just kind of a slow, I just said slow burn, but I just kept waiting for something to happen.
Oh, God. Jeez. Yeah.
They did like some cool things, I thought, with the transformation, like when they go into his POV and show how he's seeing the world. I thought that was pretty cool.
That was fucking awesome. I really appreciated that.
Yeah, that was yeah. Aside from the opening tense scene, that was I think that's kind of where the movie shined the most. It was shining, whatever. Rad, Rom.
Quiet, boy. You want to get sued?
The shinning.
Don't you mean the shinning?
Yeah, it was cool. You really got to explore the transformation from the man into Wolf. And so, I think that's where the kind of like maybe anybody who was in this project was like, oh, that sounds cool. Maybe the director was like, yeah, okay, let's do this. Let's do it. It looks fun.
Yeah, apparently some of his inspiration was like Cronenberg's The Fly.
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay.
And you can see that in there, like the kind of the slower body horror transformation. But there was some things I didn't also like about it. So at one point, he's like hearing something upstairs, and he thinks it's the other wolf man, and it's like a stomping upstairs or something, and then he goes upstairs and he finds it's just one of those stomping spiders that they like stomp around your house. And if you've ever had one in your house, you know how frustrating it is. You can't sleep while they're stomping around. So I was like, what the fuck does that have to do with this? Whatever. It's just a stomping spider. Kill it and get on with your day. But anyway, other than that,
I thought that was fucking awesome. Actually, I was like, that is so cool. His hearing is super amped up, and the sound effects were really creepy. It was awesome.
The sound design of this movie I thought was really good.
Yeah.
Actually, I like all around. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, so he could hear a spider like upstairs in a closet, but like, what about moths bumping into like a light bulb outside, or his wife's heartbeat, or even like the movement of his own clothes or something like.
Yep.
Or another wolf stalking him outside.
Outside, right?
Yeah.
Trying to pull him through the dog door.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Right.
Yeah, he doesn't hear that.
Yeah.
Doesn't hear him coming through the dog door or anything. So just kind of selectively doing this stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
But right after he sees the spider, there's some like camera movement that just took me right out of the movie, and I thought was really silly. He's like kind of freaking out, and the camera just tilts like left and right a bunch of times.
Yep.
And I'm like, that seems like a 12-year-old's conception of like, oh yeah, do that during this part. That'll make it weird. It's like
It was a little too noticeable. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see it working. People do it a lot and you don't even notice it most of the time, but here it was just a little too much. Possibly because the story was just not moving fast enough and not compelling enough. So you're just like, yeah, I see all the little tricks here they're trying to do to make it give it a little more punch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
But as his transformation worsens, he starts to like lose it. He can no longer understand his wife and daughter. I mean, I can hardly understand any women I talk to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, women are like, this is pretty much what I hear.
That's kind of what he hears in this movie. It's just like gibberish. It's kind of cool. It's, you go into his POV and there's a bunch of like bluish lights and vibrating lights. And everything coming out of their mouth is gibberish. It's cool. It's really interesting. I mean, I have not been able to understand my partner for like the last 2 years. So I totally get it. There's a phrase that she says, I've come to learn means, do you want to mess around? And I hear that.
I hear that loud and clear.
But everything else is just a game of charades. She's like, she's yelling at, she's like violently gesturing at the trash can or the spot on the floor where I keep my laundry. It's just like, okay, I get it.
I get it. You like my laundry pile. What are you trying to say? Okay, great.
I like it too. That's where I keep it.
My partner, when she's always like, let's, what do you want to watch tonight? Like a romantic comedy or something? I'm like, yeah. So I put on Die Hard.
Yeah, it's very romantic.
Yeah, it's a great.
You want to watch a Christmas movie? Yeah, let's watch Die Hard.
Yeah. Christmas movie, or, guy trying to save his wife, or, best romantic comedy I've ever seen. Now
Love it.
I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
So that
whoa, you call her a hoe? That's messed up, man.
Oh, yeah, I do. Because she's always going, blah, 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 to me. So I'm like, ho. She says, blah, 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 and then explodes in juicy blue liquid.
So yeah, during this segment, there's I thought it was a really cringe scene. I don't know about you guys, but where like Charlotte is having her heart-to-heart with him, but he can't understand her. And she's like, what I really want to tell you, Blake, is that I love you. And I don't know. I was just like, oh my God, what's happening here? Why? I think might have been the delivery, but also I don't know. It was a combination.
Yeah.
Did you guys catch that, or is it just me?
No, the whole movie really started to fall apart here because it's just so slow in that house. You're just like, God, what are they doing? It's so boring. As he slowly transfers, he just gets sweatier and sweatier and weirder looking. Little boils come up on his skin and can't understand him. And yeah, so it's like I mean, the script is not very good. You get the feeling that Julia Gardner was going to laugh a couple times. Like, I don't know. When actors are given stupid lines and they've got to power through it, yeah, it's not easy. So I think there's a lot of things not working for that moment.
It's still, there's also still a lack of chemistry. I still wasn't feeling it. Mm-hmm. Like, you get the feeling that they're only together because at this point, because they have to be. Like, there's no other choice to survive whatever is outside.
Stuck in a house.
Yeah. And like the daughter and the father, I get that. That was actually, I think, they were trying pretty hard to keep that bond going, but the husband-wife bond was not really ever there for me.
And it becomes apparent at this point that it's just like a metaphor for a relationship, going downhill, kind of.
Yeah. You're becoming something that I don't even recognize anymore, man.
Right. You're becoming a wolf, man.
Yeah. Why are you trying to eat your arm? Yeah. Oh, yeah. He looks at his arm at one point, and it's, it's incredible. The wound that the wolfman inflicted on him is really bad looking. And he like starts grunting, and he like goes into the corner and starts eating at it. It was just like, okay.
Yeah, it was like,
yes.
And I was like, why don't you urinate it on it? Well, you got to urinate on that wound.
Yeah,
that's better for it. Or get some bleach, pour some bleach on it. That's a good disinfectant. Just,
Whenever I see a wound on myself, I really just want to just dig into that thing with my tongue.
Yeah, it's like, I always, me too, man. I lick paper cuts. Like, I don't know. I just want to see what what's the taste.
You make noises while you're like, oh, fuck, oh, God.
Actually, sometimes I'll do this. You guys remember that scene in Biodome where they're in the room and they're farting and smelling each other's farts and listing exactly what they had to eat that day? You remember that?
I do.
Well, I did that with my blood anytime I have an injury, and sometimes I'll self-inflict, but I'll like eat different things and I'll like taste my own blood from paper cuts or any wound and just see if like the flavor changed based on what I've been eating lately. It's fun.
That's funny. I do that, but with a different fluid.
Sometimes I'll use like my wound juice, the pus that starts healing a wound.
Don't say, oh my God, don't say.
Sometimes I use that to season my food.
Okay. I'm going to say something else. That's okay. That's acceptable. Okay. Let me try some of that.
Starting to get into some Cronenberg body horror, The Fly. Shit.
Right. Yeah, that was a pretty gruesome looking scene.
Yeah.
He's like, my wound smells like cheese. I'm going to eat it. This one's blue cheese. Neither do I.
I guess because dogs or wolves, like, they don't eat their wounds. They'll like lick them. I don't know.
They lick it tenderly.
Like, you're making it worse, dude.
It. I know. He's just like, I'm going to eat. Oh, this is like a fucking filet mignon. It was strange.
It's not going to heal it.
Yeah, weird. Very weird. But anyway, pretty soon, finally something happens. They try to escape, and the other wolf man comes after them. They get on top of a small greenhouse that would be the easiest thing in the world for the wolf man to climb up. Blah, blah, blah. They get back into the house. Blake continues to change slowly. He looks like a radiation victim. He does not look like a wolf.
Right.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know, like a fucking goblin or something. I mean, it could be anything. It's not a wolf. It's not a wolf. Mm-hmm. He almost attacks his wife and then stops, realizing that he needs to leave for his family's sake. And then he goes to the door and gets attacked by the other wolfman. The two wolfmen who don't actually look anything like wolves have a pretty lackluster fight in the house. At least I thought so. What did y'all think of the fight?
It was not good. Yeah.
Nah. I didn't even barely even remember it.
They don't seem particularly strong or fast or like even very vicious. They're just kind of like smashing around the house. And I don't know. I was hoping for a bit more from this fight that you knew was coming.
Yeah, like something carnal, something like wolves trying to tear each other apart or something.
Carnal. I think that
with boners, they have boners. When they're doing it.
I'm not sure if he wants to fuck or fight.
Neither of them has any sort of carnal knowledge about the other. And then he discovered it was his dad. Oh, it was the most awkward discovery.
They were ravaging each other.
I was getting a lot of like first time director vibes from the camera placement throughout this movie. Like it could have been a more dynamic camera placement in so many different moments. And I think the fighting suffered for this too. And I've been guilty of this, the movie that Stuart and I shot, there's some like hand to hand stuff. And, you look back at it like, yeah, I could have put the camera in closer, a little more handheld, a little more visceral, more inside the action. But it's just so outside the action in this. You're like, I'm not buying it. These are just dudes in a bunch of prosthetics throwing each other around. It just didn't sell. Didn't sell.
Mm-hmm. Not like Upgrade. I don't know who they had working on Upgrade, but
Upgrade was awesome. Yeah,
there was some sick fight scenes.
Were fucking awesome.
Yeah.
What happened, Leigh? What happened?
Oh, Leigh. Wah, 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 wah.
But yeah, I thought it was really funny at this point when like the dad wolfman comes in and he's like, he just sounds like such a little dog.
It sounds like a little chihuahua or something.
Bark, bark, bark. Bark. I'm gonna get you.
And of course, during this fight, Charlotte and Ginger just hang around the house instead of like, I don't know, running away or something.
Yeah.
I guess there's an argument to be made that, they still think that their dad's in there somewhere. And so like Charlotte does try to help. And with her help, he does beat his dad up. He kills his dad.
He does some patricide. Yep.
Yeah. With, and he like bites his neck and there's very little blood and then he's dead.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, wow.
Yeah.
Great payoff.
It's like,
and then we learn what we already knew, that it's his father because it's the tattoo on his arm. Mm-hmm. Wow. Big reveal.
Mm-hmm.
And then Charlotte, like this. Okay. So Blake, having killed his father and knowing that he's a threat to his family still, he leaves the house. And then Charlotte has to explain to her daughter in a very bizarre scene that should have been cut, what exactly just happened. That was just an awful. I don't know. I was like cringing through that whole speech. It's like, okay,
I don't even remember it.
Not sure if I remember.
Wow. Okay.
Like there was a speech at the end. Because most of the last 30, 40 minutes there's not much talking. It's just a lot of running and grunting and stuff. And
she's like, we got to go or something. They end up in a barn and and then they end up in a deer blind, and it's a reenactment of the first scene basically when he was a kid. I don't want to take over for you, Matt, but yeah, it's just so, you just want this movie to end at this point.
Yeah, I want to talk about a few things before that though. Okay. But so yeah, Charlotte locks him out of the house and like they show him like finish the transformation outside. And I got to say the practical effects were pretty good, even though like the overall look of the wolves it was not very good, but I do appreciate that they were using practical effects. But then they had to like ruin it because he has to he reaches up, like grips his own jaw and then like breaks his jaw.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, oh, okay, he's going to have like an elongated jaw or something. But no, like the very next scene, like 2 seconds later, you see him and it looks exactly the same.
I know. Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? Like, what's happening here? Right. What's the point of that?
Yeah. You should have figured out that it's not going to work and then just like nixed that idea. Be like, no, I guess let's not have him do that. Or just cut that shot out in the edit.
Just cut the shot out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had everything else in there. You didn't have to have the shot of him breaking his own jaw. Like, okay, whatever.
It was so strange.
And then like now he's like fully wolf and he goes back to the house and he gets back into the house immediately. And I'm like, why didn't the other wolf man do that same thing? Like he breaks in through an upstairs window. And,
I know. I thought the exact same thing. Like, he like just knows exactly. He just gets right into the house through an upstairs window.
Yeah.
And it's his dad's house. His dad would have known the exact same thing.
Exactly.
Right. His dad has been there for longer. Like, But yeah, they go and Blake chases them into a barn. Charlotte tricks him into stepping into a bear trap, and then they run out while Blake chews his leg off to get out of the trap. See, I did like that. I did like there's a little something visceral there, but
carnal.
I mean, again, practical effects. I always appreciate those.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was cool. He was trying to open the bear trap and couldn't get it open. And so he resorts to chewing through the bone of his leg, which probably there wasn't too much left at that point. But yeah, chews his freaking right foot off, right? Yeah, his right foot off. Oh, man. Gnarly,
bro.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, so carnal.
I don't know. I just like, humans can open those. He's practically still human. I don't know. I was just like, yeah, I get it. They're selling that he's an animal now. Great.
Yeah.
I didn't really care at this point either. So.
Yeah.
And then I was like, how are they going to show this, him like, crawling on all fours and even that, because now he's got, 3 limbs basically. And that was a little janky too.
It was definitely janky. Yeah. I had to like pause it and rewind because I was like, wait, he's on 4
I
legs.
know. How is his shin
they're just
the
like
same
green
length?
screening out. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It was not very good.
Yeah.
I don't know how he didn't bleed out after he
I know.
chops his,
yeah.
You need to tie a tourniquet
Right.
around that or something. But yeah, he's not even really trailing blood around. He's just
Well, you see the virus, it
cauterizes wounds for you, which explains the scratch getting worse that he had to eat.
Yeah.
He had to eat his wound. No, wait. Okay. I'm so confused about everything at this point.
I mean, the movie just thinks I'm an absolute moron at this point. I'm like, okay, let's just go
pretty
along
much.
with it. Yeah. Pretty much 90% of the movies we talk about on this show think the same thing. So,
Yeah, pretty much. Venom 3 comes to mind for sure. Most M. Night Shyamalan movies.
for sure.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Charlotte and Ginger are running through the woods, and then they find a rifle from that one creepy dude who was in their truck. And so they end up like right by the truck, and they go up into the same deer blind that Blake and his father were in from the beginning of the movie. What a coincidence!
Whoa.
So yeah, it's the same. It's essentially the same shot, but with mother-daughter instead of father-son.
Mm-hmm.
Blake comes up the ladder, but instead of attacking them, he just waits there. Ginger reads his mind and says he wants this all to end. And Charlotte still doesn't shoot him. She's got the rifle pointed at him, but then apparently tired of waiting, he like lunges at them, and then Charlotte shoots him, and he dies. And then instead of for some reason, instead of taking the road that they came in on, which would have been like right there, Charlotte and Ginger wander into the woods, and they come to the same stunning vista that Blake and his father stopped at in the beginning of the movie. And they stand there in awe, and then the movie ends. Yeah.
Wow. What a beautiful area of land between these two mountains.
And yeah, what is the message there at the end? I was like, that is the last shot, just in awe of nature. Nature contains things that you would be surprised about, like the opening shot with the wasps, the awe of the beauty of the valley. I don't get it. I mean, it doesn't work when you just put these messages in there every once in a while with no themes to that end really developing in the middle of it. The middle of the movie, the whole movie just develops as a cheap body horror movie. So I don't, it's like, okay, great. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it's
Didn't
like
for me.
maybe fathers aren't fit to, raise sons, and maybe mothers will do better with their daughter. I don't know.
Maybe.
It's like,
I don't know. At this point, it's up to contention. So I don't know what the fuck this movie's about.
Yeah. I did not leave this movie feeling particularly satisfied or anything.
No, I was dissatisfied.
Or even entertained, really.
No. I just wanted to urinate on someone's wound. That's all I wanted to do. What'd you say, Matt?
I was saying there's some cool landscapes, and there's some good cinematography, good camera work, and I like the prosthetics for the most part. If the creature design would have been better, I would have been probably happier with that. But yeah, the story itself is lacking quite a bit.
Like, I like the idea. I like what they were trying to do. But yeah, the story, they could have shaped his transformation and how he sees the world as he's transforming with a better story, with some more action, something more compelling, more believable, characters with more chemistry. Yeah, it really just fell flat. I'm like, okay, this is cool. This could have been a unique Wolfman movie, and it didn't. It fell a little flat. Like, you had a good idea there. Like, I think that the transformation was the coolest part about it. Like I would have hopped onto that, latched onto that idea. Let's make a movie of how it's, the perspective of the person who's changing into the wolf. That would be crazy. And the inability to communicate, the way your vision changes, the way your hearing changes. But everything they did, it was just like one off, and then you move on to the next thing because the story dictates it. And the story just could have had more. Could have had a lot
and
more.
they never lean into those more interesting things,
Right?
With like the actual beats of the story. Like they could have really leaned into the miscommunications between him, his perspective, his animalistic sort of perspective, and what she was doing. Like she could have been like trying to help him, but he was perceiving it as threatening, which is something that, anyone who's ever owned a dog or a cat, you're trying to help it or get it or something, and it's just like, it's not having it, so that could have been way, way more interesting than what we got, which is just kind of like a home invasion movie meets a werewolf movie. It was pretty lackluster. So yeah, I think those are great points, Drew. It could have been a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a budget thing. Maybe they just didn't have the budgets to do it. It seems really constrained by budget. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm getting budget.
Yeah,
I'm getting budget Spidey sense vibes going on.
Dan's Spidey sense is tingling again. He's got a Spidey sense for movies.
There's a British movie called Howl, made in 2015. It's a British movie where like a cohort of commuters are like waylaid on their train journey home and then attacked by werewolves. And that one was like infinitely more entertaining than this one, even though it was like, it's not quite as good. But like when I think of a werewolf movie, I think of that, or as we already mentioned, 2010's The Wolfman with Benicio del Toro. I don't know if you guys remember this movie, but Wolf with Jack Nicholson. Do you guys remember that?
I remember when it came out, but I don't remember seeing it.
I vaguely remember it and like being quite disturbed by it, but like watching this makes me kind of want to watch that.
I think I'm going to as well. Because I just recently watched Anger Management. Always been a fan of Jack Nicholson, and when you mentioned this movie and you mentioned like what are some other werewolf movies or classic monster movies that you've seen, I started thinking like I do want to see Howl. I don't know if I've ever seen it. Like Dan, I remember when it came out, but I don't remember if I ever saw it. So yeah, I'm gonna watch that. I think I'll watch that.
You mean Wolf?
Wolf, yes. Howl.
Okay.
Or Wolf.
Howl's 2015 British film.
Okay, I meant Wolf. Thank you.
Okay.
2 4-letter words. Fuck. I always get those mixed up.
That's another one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch Howl, Wolf, and the Wolfman for sure.
Yeah, check them out.
Yeah, dude.
What about any other like Wolfman movies? Have you guys seen any that you could recommend?
Teen Wolf.
Michael J.
That's a fun one.
Or are we talking about the MTV Remix series? Yeah.
Oh
let's
shit!
go with
I didn't even know that
Alright.
existed.
Yeah, I've never seen it. It looks, it's like a teen drama, of course.
I looked up I looked up some of these movies. So on my list, I have Wolf, Dog Soldiers. It has been recommended by some people on the Reddit. The Howling, The Wolfman, as you have mentioned. Late Phases, which is a werewolf film set in a retirement community. And Ginger Snaps. Apparently there are 3 Ginger Snaps movies, and at least the first 2 are worth watching.
I do remember hearing about Ginger Snaps. I think the first one was like in the 90s, right?
Not sure.
Like early 90s. I think that's right.
Dan,
But I never saw them.
Dan's clicking his mouse, trying to find it. He's looking it up.
Nope, not that one.
Ginger
here, I
Snaps.
got-
It's kind of a weird name for a werewolf movie.
Yeah.
Very.
You got some, Matt?
Well, I just got reviews. I got like 2 quick reviews that I wanted to
Sweet.
mention.
Nice.
Okay, so we got a 2-star and a 4-star review.
Oh yeah, going middle of the road here. All right.
Well, there's plenty of 1-star reviews, but this one is too funny because it's one sentence, and I thought it was hilarious. So it's a 2-star review, quote, "Too dark, can't see anything."
Nice.
Maybe you don't watch those pirated copies.
Right.
Well, I heard that like some people in like certain theaters really had a hard time seeing this
Interesting.
because a lot of it was kind of dark. So I think they probably saw it in a bad theater or something. Because I didn't really have any problems watching it on my computer.
Not
honestly.
at all. No. Maybe they did some changes after the bad reception in theaters or something.
Yeah.
Could be. Yeah.
Or this reviewer just needs to get him some wolf eyes so he can actually see it.
Yeah, idiot.
Maybe he's blind. You never know.
Maybe he's going.
His review for every movie is the same. Too dark.
Why are movies so dark these days?
Can't say anything. Okay, then we got a 4-star review. Actually, this is not the whole review because it was too long and I wasn't going to include everything, but I just thought the first few lines were a pretty good indication of like the adamant reviewer of movies like this. So 4 stars. This movie is very good. Anyone who says it isn't, I know for a fact they are missing the point of the film.
No, for a fact that that's what they're missing.
That's they're missing. Yeah. It's layered very deeply with the idea of regret, remorse, trauma, responsibility, and grief.
Oh.
So, okay, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Okay.
I knew.
So,
I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, if I
guess was
don't
wrong.
understand that, then that's the reason this movie is not hitting it for me. That's it, because I didn't understand that.
Yeah, because you're too stupid.
Yeah,
you're too
right.
stupid to understand it, and you're
missed the point. Yep.
yeah.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Thank you, 4-star reviewer.
It's funny that they mentioned
rotten hell.
trauma and responsibility in the same sentence. Because so your parent keeps you from dying, right? And why would that cause you trauma? And my thought was like, well, now I'm responsible for keeping myself alive. Thanks a lot for saving my life, keeping all this responsibility on me. Fuck.
I never want to live in the first place. Now you're keeping me from dying.
Now I have to. Yeah. Thank you, 4-star reviewer.
All right. Well, that's all I got. What do you guys got? Anything?
Nope. What do you give it? How many stars out of 10, man?
Well, yeah. Before we get into the reviews, you got anything to give?
Oh, no.
Got anything to say before our reviews?
Nope, I don't have anything to give.
More wasps, more ants. That's what I say needs to be in a wolf movie.
Explain the wasps. That's
Put more ants and wasps in wolf movies. God damn it. That's totally where they should be. Ant-Man starts, the famous first scene of Ant-Man starts with Wolf eating a deer, right? In the great tundras of Canada. And then
Great Plains of North America.
and then we get into the Ant-Man and his partner, Boner Giver. What is their name? Wasp. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, ants and wasps. Here we go. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Wow. Yeah.
This is like
Maybe
an
he should eat
homage.
her, you know what I'm saying?
Homage to the fucking Marvel movie. No, okay, I got nothing else.
Okay. So I'm going to give this one a 6 out of 10. We covered why, but I do want to mention one more thing. For most of the movie, like the werewolves are a little more than like blurry humanoid figures. You really only get a good glimpse of them near the end of the movie. And by then, like the buildup kind of backfires because they really don't look very good. So I appreciated the practical makeup, but when like seeing a werewolf movie or a movie with the title Wolfman, the creature design needs to be like much better than it was here. That just felt really flat for me.
Yeah.
So I think 6 out of 10 is pretty generous for this one.
That is
Yeah, I mean,
pretty
it should have been called Radiation Poisoning Man.
Yeah.
Chernobyl man.
Chernobyl man.
All right, what do you guys got? Drew, you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go second after you. Yeah,
First after me. That's what I meant.
Okay, thanks. Because you're always in the 0th place.
That's right.
I'm going with I think I'll go with a 5 on this. Maybe because I don't know. You know, I liked what it could have been, and it wasn't like a downright bad movie, but I was bored, and so yeah, it was just kind of like you. I wish there was more wolf in it. It's just kind of like these wolves have very skin-like fur. It looks a lot like skin. And it was confusing and it was boring and most of it was boring, but I liked what they could have done with it. I liked the idea. So yeah, I think we'll go with a 5. I will not watch this again. So yeah.
Yeah, me either.
I didn't hate it.
All right.
Yeah, I just didn't hate it. So yeah, it's a 5. I'm not going to go into the things I hate that I've rated poorly on this show. You'll just have to listen to the other episodes where I scream my head off. This movie gets a 1. Now this is a 5. So, yeah.
Drew absolutely hated Do the Right Thing and Dick Tracy and loved Rebel Moon 2. That tells you anything about Drew.
Dan is famously slower than all of us here on this show, and always gets his facts wrong. I know for a fact that Dan's facts are wrong.
I know for a fact he didn't understand this movie. Oh, I understood it.
Well,
yeah, I'll probably give it a 4 out of 10. It's just a swing and a miss. Sorry, guys. Do better next time. Happens to us all. So we all make shitty movies sometimes. Just keep
4,
it
5,
up.
6. Yeah.
4, 5, 6.
Still would have given it a 3.
Keep trying.
I don't know.
I want to see
3,
more.
4, 5, 6.
Keep on doing it.
Yeah, I want to see another upgrade. That's for damn sure. Or a more interesting wolf movie.
Yeah, Wolf Woman.
Yeah. Or a Sasquatch movie.
Way more complex.
That would be the whole script. I wouldn't understand a fucking word of it.
I don't understand anything she said.
You like my
All right.
laundry?
Well,
Okay,
I guess.
Yeah. Good choice, Matt. Thanks for
All right.
wasting an
Well,
hour and a half of my life.
God. You're welcome. Well, this has been Raised by Video. I am Matt, and this is Drew.
I'm Drew.
And this is
I'm Dan.
Not going to say anything else.
We're leaving. Goodbye.
We're leaving. We're sneaking out the doggy door.
On that, we could probably maybe hear some music creeping in right now in the background. We're gonna leave you on a high note with that
Some
music.
creepy music.
We're just going to mumble our
Some
way
wolfy
out
music.
of this.
Mumble.
Actually, you know what? I do have one more
mumble.
thing to say. I want to say thank you for listening. It's
Nice.
it's a pleasure to have you listening to our show. And let us know. Let us know how we can do better, because sometimes maybe our episodes are 4s, 5s, or 6s. Maybe we need more fart jokes. I don't know. But yeah, let us know.
Let us
Hop
know.
into
You
the
can reach out
Patreon
on
and-
any of our the hellscape that is social media. You can find us on social media, or you can just
Or just
find
go
us
straight
on
to Patreon. That's the best place to message
That's probably
us,
the
really.
best way.
You can sign up for free on Patreon.
Yeah.
You can message us for free on Patreon. And yeah, we can start our lifelong relationship there.
Peace.
Chernobyl man, he's coming for you. Chernobyl man, he smells like poo. Chernobyl man, he's hungry for your arms. Chernobyl man, he means a lot of harm. He looks nothing like a wolf. He's Chernobyl man. I'm pretty sure he's not even a canine family. He's Chernobyl man. He can't understand what you're saying. As long as you're a woman, there's no use in praying. You better just go, man. He is spider stomping all around. Of everything else, he is not a sound. He'll sting your ass raw right after he breaks his own jaw. He'll chase you to a deer blind when some girl will read his mind. Chernobyl man, he can sling my budget. Chernobyl man, he just doesn't cut. Chernobyl man, he need better writers and better creatures, designers.